Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So you all know that we are doing chapter 3, that is data handling, right? And you also know that we are doing exercise 3.3, and in today's class we are going to start with the question number 5, that is consider this data collected from a survey of a colony. So this is data collected in a survey of a colony. Alright, so this is a favorite sport. The favorite sports are mentioned: cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey, athletics, and how many of them are liking watching, that is this much of the person, and participating, how many of them are interested in participating are this number are in this number. Okay, so looking at this table, okay, looking at this data, you have to answer the following question given in the question. Okay, so the first question is draw a double bar graph choosing an appropriate scale. All right, and another question associated with number one is what do you infer from the bar graph? So student, you all have understood, you all have got the idea to how to make bar graph. First of all, you have to choose the appropriate scale, then you have to make the bar graph looking at this data. All right, then we will solve the number 2, which sport is most familiar or popular. Then number 3, which is more preferred watching or participating in sports. So let us start making a double bar graph in our graph copy. Okay, so student, here we have the overall question, that is question which I have already stated previously, right? So you have to make a double bar graph looking at this data. All right, in the x-axis we will keep the sports, and in the y-axis we will keep the number of people. All right, so you all know that there are two axes. So in the x-axis there will be a sports, okay, and in the y-axis you will keep the number of people. All right, so this will be y, and another important thing you have to choose is 1 unit represent how much, that is what is the scale. 1 unit is equal to 100 people. Okay, so in this side it should be 0 to 100, that is 1 unit, each unit will represent the 100 people. All right, so let us start making the double bar graph without any delay. So I'll be making the two axes first of all, that is x-axis and the y-axis. So student, why I have chosen 100? Because what is the smallest number? The smallest number is 105. And what is the maximum, the biggest number here is 1240, right? So from 0 to 100 till it is 1240, so it should be till 1300. Okay, so the range should be 105 to 1240. So everything should be adjusted over there. So you have to keep those things also in mind. Okay, so first of all let's make y-axis like this till the end. Okay, and over here it will be a y-axis. All right, so as I have mentioned, in the x-axis you will be representing the sports. All right, in the x-axis you will be representing the sports, and in the y-axis number of people. All right, you will represent with the number of people. So the basic idea how to do yesterday only I have explained, right? So in the y-axis we have presented a number of people, and in the x-axis we have represent sports. So as I have said, 1 unit will be equals to 100 people, right? Starting from the 0, remember always you have to start from the 0. Okay, 0 to 100, that is 1 unit will be representing 100. How many people? 100 people. Then next 200, 300, 400, then comes your 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, then comes your 1000, 1000, then 11,000, 1100, 1200, and 1300. Okay, the maximum will be 1300 because the maximum number is 1200, so 1240, so 1300 will come, 1240 will come under this 1300, right? So the maximum is 1300. If there was suppose 1300, then we will keep 1340, then we could have kept 1400 till here, but why to reach there, right? So we can adjust this whole number in this area only, right? So first and foremost is cricket. The number of people who is watching is 1240 and the one who is participating is 620. First of all, we will make for watching, then we will make for participating, like how we did in the previous question, first term and second term. So in this question also we will be using two different pencil, whatever you have. Here I'm using the red pen and the black pen. Okay, so for the person who is watching, I'll be using the red pen. Okay, so let me make this thing, let me make it out here. Let's not make this because it will be more hectic. So the one which is represented by the red will be representing the person who is watching the cricket or any other game, and if I make with the black, then that will represent the person who is participating actually in the sports. Alright, so these two things are very important. You cannot make watching with this red, and in the another case if you are making using black for watching, then that will be incorrect. Okay, so you have to, this is the actual introduction or the indication that red is representing watching and black is representing the one who is participating. Okay, so the one who is watching is 1240. So where is your 1240 now? That we have to find first, right? So 1240, 12, this is your 1200. Then we will choose the 20, this one, 1220, 1240, 1200. Here your 1240 is, so 1260, 1280, then comes your 1300. Okay, so this is your 1240. So the this will be representing the number of person watching cricket. So till 1240, 1220, 40. So this is your 1240, right? Who are watching cricket. Alright. So if you cross this boundary, then it will be more than 1240. So you cannot do that. So you have to make like this. Okay, from 0 to 1240, this number of persons are watching cricket. Okay, so this red is representing the number of person who is watching cricket. So with the black, if you are making, then it will be representing the participant who are actually participating in cricket. Okay, that is those are actually playing the cricket. So 620 persons are or people are playing that. So this is your 600 here, and this is your 620, 640, 660, 680, then comes 700. So here lies 620. Okay, so to make this 620, you will be doing like this. So this is your first double bar graph, which is actually representing, this red will be representing for the number of people who are watching cricket, and this black one will be representing the number of people who are participating, who are playing actually. So you can write here watching, write the number first, 1240, watching cricket. Already we have mentioned this over here, that this red will be marked or as a represented for the watching cricket, and this black, the number is 620, will be representing for participant. Alright, so with this we are over with first double bar graph. So let us make for the second one who is watching basketball. The number of person is, or people is 470, right? So where is 470? 400 is here, 420 is here, then come 440, 460, 480, then comes your 500. So 420, 60. You have to make for 470. So it is 20, 40, 60 and 80. So it should be in between, right? So it should be in between. So I'll be making like this. So you can just place a little bit gap here, okay, and then you can make here. But don't forget to write here, I have forgot to mention that this is for cricket. Which sports they are actually watching and participating? Cricket. The another one will be a basketball. So don't forget to do that, okay. You have to mention that name also. So this number of people are watching basketball. So what is the number? It is 470 people, okay. So now next is 320 people are participating actually in the basketball. Okay, so where is 370 now? So here you have 300, then comes 320, 340, 360, 380. So 370 is in between these two. So let us make this also. As I have mentioned, you have to be very careful while choosing in between line, okay. You cannot cross the boundary, because you cannot cross the line, you cannot cross the number, because that number will be representing different number, right? So you cannot do that. So this number is 320, and the sports represented is for basketball. Alright, so you can write here basketball. So we are over with the basketball also. So next is our swimming. So how many people are watching swimming? Those are 510. So where does our 510 lies? 510 lies in between these two. So this is a 520 and this is your 500. So in between these two, your 510 lies. So you can plot like this. Leaving a small gap, you can start from here. This is too much big, so one gap I'm leaving here. So this is the number of people who are watching swimming. Okay, this is 510. I hope you people are understanding how to make this. You have to be very careful, you have to be very clear. Alright, so the next is 320 people are participating in swimming. So where is 320? So 300 is over here, and 320. So it's the same is here. So we can directly make from here. So even the basketball participants are 320. Even for the swimming is same. So we can make over here. It is 320 people are participating in swimming. So it is 320. Right. So next is hockey. 430 are watching and 250 are participating. So 450, where is your 450? 450 is 420, 440, and here comes 460. So it should be in between over here, right? So 420. So you can make over here. No, it's just a little bit up. Okay, you should not make this double line. There is a single mistake here. Erase that. Okay, so this is our 430 people participating, watching hockey. So it is 430. Next is 250 people are participating in hockey. So you can make like this. It is 200 here, 220, 240, 260. So 250 lies over here. So 250 people are participating in hockey. So here I have forgot to mention that it will be swimming. This sports is for swimming and this sports is for hockey. Alright, so you can create this gap, you can create more bigger here. Okay, so you can use the space. So next and the last one is athletics. athletics, right? So 250 people are watching and 105 are participating. So where is 250? Just now I have made for hockey, so you can use this for making for athletics also. Oh, extremely sorry. You have to use the red because you are making for watching, the person who are watching, right? So you cannot use the another color pencil because that will represent for the another thing. Okay, so how many people are participating? 105. So now you have to use the black pen. Okay, 105, 105, right? So 105, then comes your 120. So 105 is more closer to 100. So you can make like this. Not in middle because 100 and middle will be representing for the 110. So you cannot make for at the middle. So it is over here. Just see, it is not neither. It is neither in the middle nor the nor at the 100. So it is just above the 100. That will be representing for the 105. Okay. So it is 250 over here. The people who are watching, and the 105 people are participating actually in athletics. So you can write here for athletics. So student, you can use the space over here. There was more space but I could not use. Okay, so instead of making this, you can use more space. Okay, so with this we are over making a double bar graph. Okay, we have chosen the appropriate scale, that is 1 unit was representing for the 100 people, and we have done another thing, that is the color which was representing for watching, the red one, and the participants or the participating people were represented by the black. So now the next question, in question number 1 only, you have to answer this. What do you infer from the bar graph? What do you get, or what you have understood from this bar graph, that you have to tell us. Okay, so looking at the bar graph, you can easily say that, so we came to conclude that most of the people like watching and participating cricket, right? Yeah, yes, because the statistic tell that, or the data says that the watching, the number of people who are watching and the participating in cricket, most of the people were liking watching and participating cricket, while least number of people like watching and participating in athletics. Okay, so the maximum people are liking cricket to watch as well as to participate compared to other. The most unliked, you can say, or the least number of people was liking watching and participating in athletics. So from this, looking at this data, we can infer this information, right? So we can write here that looking at the bar graph, we can conclude that most of the people like watching and participating cricket. Yes, the statistic tell that, the data is this, so you can easily infer that. And or you can write, while least number of people like watching and participating in athletics, right? So from here we understood this only, isn't it? So the height of the bar graph was also small compared to this, right? So With this, we are over with the question number 1. Let us proceed solving question number 2. Our question number 2 from 5 is, which sport is most popular? So this also we have to solve using the bar graph only. So which sport is the most popular? So which one do you think? By observing the double bar graph, we come to conclude that the number of person or the people who are who liked watching and participating cricket is the tallest among the other bars, right? It is the height of the cricket. The number of people who are watching and participating is bigger compared to other. So cricket is the most popular sport. So your answer will be cricket. Number 2 answer will be, this is number 1, and this will be cricket is the most popular sports, right? So it was easy to detect, right? So let us proceed question number 3. Here we have the question number 3. The question is, which is more preferred, watching or participating in sports? So which one do you think, watching or participating? So looking at this graph, double bar graph, we can conclude that watching sports, so among the watching and the participants, in every case watching is taller. Watching is taller in every case. Just see, even in case of athletics also, watching bar graph is higher compared to participants. So we can conclude from this graph that number 3 is, we can conclude that watching sports has more preference rather than participating in sports. Alright student, with this we are over with question number 5. Let us proceed to question number 6. Okay student, here we have the question number 6. The question states that, take a data giving the minimum and the maximum temperature of the various cities given in the beginning of the chapter. So the table is given in the beginning of the chapter. The number of the table is table number 3.1. Okay. So what you have to do is plot a double bar graph using the data and answer the following question. So first of all, before that, let me show you the table. I have a table for you also. This is table number 3.1, which is in the previous of the chapter. Okay. So looking at this table, looking at this data, you have to plot the double bar graph, and the following question need to be answered. The first question is, which city has the largest difference in the minimum and the maximum temperature on the given data? Alright, first of all, you have to do this. Number 1 is, which city has the largest difference in the maximum and the minimum and the maximum temperature on the given data? Looking at this table, you have to answer this. Okay, so the next is number 2, which is the hottest city and which is the coldest city? Once you plot the data, once you see the data properly, you can easily answer this, right? So number 3, name 2 cities where the maximum temperature of one was less than the minimum temperature of the other. Name 2 cities where maximum temperature of one was less than the minimum temperature of the other. Okay. Number 4, name the city. Alright, name the city which has the least difference between its minimum and the maximum temperature. So this is all question you have to solve it yourself. Okay, so this will be a home assignment. Okay student, so see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe and healthy and do your home assignment. Okay, thank you everyone.